We knew that this wasn't going well, but actually it's incredible. There are two facilities in Australia, and if you look at the 2022 numbers, they accounted for 7% of global LNG.
So this could become a big deal for the gas market. I think it's worth bearing in mind that it will happen gradually. They start some sort of go slow measures over the weekend, and then on the 14th, that's when they walk out entirely, and it would probably stop the production of LNG. So it will take a little while to seep into the market, but as you say, there's a lot of gas at stake in a global market which is still fairly tight after the war in Ukraine.
Well, I think a lot of people were surprised. We were expecting this, and we knew that they hadn't found an agreement with, of course, the trade unions. And yet, at the open, the price of LNG, went up by 11%. What does that mean?
It's come back a little bit now. I think that's probably a reaction to the fact that the rhetoric from the union in Australia is extremely strong, and the noises that we're hearing for them is that they don't see a landing zone for a deal at this point that aren't expected, and it's becoming clear, and perhaps clearer, that there won't be substantial negotiations over the next few days. So I suspect that the market is adjusting to the fact that it's now accepting that this strike is likely to happen and may have an impact.
So how long could this last? And I don't know, is it impossible to model, like, every extra week the strike goes on? How much does it impact?
Well, at the moment, I think the full walkout starts on September the 14th and then lasts for 2 weeks. But clearly, if there's no deal, then there's more industrial action in the offing. And we get closer to that time when demand will rise in the Northern Hemisphere in the winter months. Now, stockpiles are fairly full in Europe right now, but we are vulnerable to cold weather over the winter, cold weather in Northern Europe. And so as we get into the autumn, and if we're denied the 7% of global supply, I think it will change the equation for many gas traders.